excited because this is our very first live stream that we're having here at the National School District. First, before I begin, I just want to give a special thanks to Steven Sanchez, who has been amazing at coordinating everything for us this summer. Of course, the REACH program from the YMCA of San Diego County. And of course, everyone who has been helping with the instructors and the staff members at the district, at the schools. Everyone has been amazing. So I want to thank you all for watching. We're gonna have an amazing event. We have the kids right now already starting their class. They're starting to do some coding. And of course, we have our wonderful teachers who are doing their hard work in making sure that they are well guided and getting them ready to do their coding. Just to give you a little bit of information about the program, the Blocks To Bytes program is a 3D programming education program which teaches them how to code using JavaScript to create their own little worlds. And so this is useful for them because they learn about logic, they learn about math, they learn about even just comprehension for the language that they're using. So all of this combined it leads to the ultimate goal of being able to do great things. As we all know, coding and technology are tools to help us make life easier. And so our goal is to teach them the same thing, giving them the tools. And even though it looks flashy, it looks fun, you see all these 3D models and all these animations, the ultimate goal is so that they take home something that they can use later on in their life. So that being said, once again, thank you for watching. We're gonna go kids now, and we'll see you in a bit. want to introduce to you Alfredo Aranda, Mr. Fred. We call you Mr. Fred now, right?
All right, I am Mr. Fred.
And Alfredo is here with us today to just kind of, keep me company, but then also just to do a commentary, just so we can kind of explain what the kids are doing right now. As you're watching the live stream, you're going to be seeing the cameras panning around to different laptops, and so we're just here to just kind of tell you what's going on.
Yeah, well, this is the new, not so new, but new for the kids, I guess. The coding, the act of programming and making the computers do something.
Exactly.
Like create events. Right now it's the beginning for them, but they can see that when they write a color, they can change a color in the screen. They can change the movement, the angles, and do some algebra. It's like
all kinds of things.
If this happens, if you put this, then this is going to happen, and it's going to get a little bit complicated, but it's going to be second nature for kids now.
Exactly. And if you didn't catch the first part, the introduction, we mentioned that coding is something that the kids use, or I mean, not just kids, but I guess everyone, to make life easier. I mean, we have our phones that basically do everything for us now. Our computers do everything, even run our businesses.
Yeah, well, someone coded everything for us, and we just push or touch something. But now the kids are seeing that they themselves can code it, and then they can change, even make their own apps and make their own things happen the way they just happen with the regular apps. But now they're seeing how this app or this coding helps things happen.
Yeah, and so these kids specifically, because we're National City, and so being in the National School District, we actually have kids from different schools.
From all schools?
Yeah, we're actually at Palmer Way right now, Palmer Way Elementary, so it's just in the heart of National City, and I was born and raised here in National City, so I'm proud to say that I like that I'm back here and serving the community. Mr. Fred, you have a music program here in the district too.
Yeah, I've been doing the music program for over 25 years, and it's great seeing how they're now evolving into something as great as music was in the beginning, because we did not have music the way we have it now, and then now coding is coding. I don't think any school should be without coding. Coding is the future.
It is the future.
Coding is like the present and the future. There's like, we cannot even wait anything. It's just now happening, and if you don't know coding, you're going to be out of the game. You will not have a job. It's very lucrative.
But anyway, so I just let's see what the kids are doing. So we're gonna go switch over to the camera, and so right away we can see that they're creating their own little worlds right now. So we have a part of the program is to use what's called a sandbox, and a sandbox is like a blank canvas or a blank world, and what they do in this world is whatever their imagination wants, right?
Wow.
So right now you can see we have some instructors, we have some of the wonderful people at the REACH program helping out, and one of the things that I noticed, because this is we have this new program, one of the things I noticed is that a lot of the kids like to help each other,
Yeah.
So it's very exciting to see.
It's exciting that just the fact that they can put a word or something that makes the whole scene change.
Exactly.
They don't even have to touch the mouse or make it change themselves. They'll just put a word, and that word tells the computer what to do.
Yeah, what's funny is that I was, one time one of the kids was telling me, hey, I want to put a couch here. Okay, do it. And then they tell me, wait, I want to move it. Well, I tell them, okay, well, use your coding, and they're like, oh yeah. And so the thing is that we have all these activities that help them understand how to move things, because I think what happens is they're used to just moving things around with their mouse, like you were saying, right?
Exactly,
Like if they see a block, they just move the block over with their mouse, and that's easy. Anybody can do that.
Exactly.
But what they're doing is actually using code to move the objects wherever they want, to make it appear any way they want. So it's a little more special in my opinion.
I mean, and this is just on the screen right now, but they're gonna see that they can probably, I mean, soon move an object, than the object that is being triggered by the computer.
Yeah. And so one of the things too is that they learn how to make their own world, but they also learn how to allow people to interact with it. So let's say, for example, they create a world where they put maybe a couch, they put a refrigerator, they put something, but then they can add a character that moves around.
Yeah.
So anybody who uses this now can actually play with it as if it were a real game. So in a way, we made them developers for everyone, not just themselves, which is pretty cool, because they're creating things that anybody can use as like a real thing. So it's just like in music, they learn how to play music, and they don't just play music for themselves, they can play music for everyone now. That's kind of like a gift.
And now it's also a way for us to see their imagination of what is it that they're thinking of. And sometimes, I mean, we try to see what they think, but unless they show it in a way. But now with programming, they can say, I want it red, I want it big, I want it wide, tall, I want the sofa to look like this or to be in this angle.
Yeah.
And something that each kid has in their own.
Exactly. So anyway, so we're actually going to wrap up the first part. I know this has been, we've been kind of moving things along very quickly, but we're going to be preparing to get a new set of kids. So the way this works is we have 2 rotations, and we figured that's a good way to approach an after-school program, or even a summer program like this, where we get some set of kids for an hour, which is already a lot. I mean, I can't imagine sitting for an hour. I mean, I do this every day, but it's tiring, especially for these kids, So
I mean, it's hard for a kid to sit down for an hour and do something, but it seems that they like it. I mean,
they do.
Just like they get it hooked into.
They get it, and they have fun with it, and I hope that they can take it home, because you can. The cool thing about this program is that as long as you have a computer and you have internet connection, you can sign in and you're in.
Exactly.
So anyway, we're gonna go we're gonna go over to the kids right now. We're gonna see. We're gonna give them some gifts because they've done a fantastic job. So let's go ahead and go over there.
Let's go.
everyone. Thank you again for watching. I have here Ardiel. Ardiel, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, so my name is Ardiel. I'm from the office of State Senator Steve Padilla, and I'm a district representative covering education for the office.
Thank you so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. And any kind of support that we can get for just the kids in general. My passion has always been educating kids, and so doing something like this program, has been a true just blessing for me. And so I'm really happy that everyone is showing support, including yourself. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the senator who's also showing his support. But yeah, I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, of course. And then again, we just pretty much wanted to recognize Innovative Internet Creations LLC.
Oh, that's so amazing.
I know that today is kind of like your student showcase, but we really want to recognize the successful launching of the Blocks to Bytes
That's
program.
so amazing. Thank you so much.
Because we really appreciate how you guys are focused in National City and San County, kind of like innovating young creative coders who's definitely going to change the world in the near future. So I just wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you so much.
I
I really appreciate it. And you know what? You know what's funny? Red is my favorite color.
Oh, okay.
So thank you. No, I really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. And I don't know if you knew, but I grew up in National City. I was born and raised in National City. I actually went to Central School just down the street. So this means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Ardiel. Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so we also have another special guest, Edgar, right? Edgar, thank you so much. Yeah. So
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the invitation. Yes, I'm from the office of Congressman Juan Vargas. My name is Edgar Gonzalez, and I wanted to present the Blocks for Bytes
wow.
program,
This is so
a
great.
certificate of appreciation, and thank you so much for innovating and creating opportunities for our communities and our children.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Edgar. I really appreciate it. And this is once again this is a tremendous honor, both of you, to be here. And I will happily accept this recognition. And we're gonna keep doing great work. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Edgar. Thank you. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you both. We're gonna now go back to the kids. We're gonna be switching things up. So stay tuned for the rest. Go ahead. I actually have one more special guest, and he is from the office of Jose Rodriguez. Come on in. Here, this is for you, and just introduce yourself, your name and where you come from.
My name is Giovannis Mieres. I'm here with the office of Councilmember Jose Rodriguez, and I'm here to see this amazing thing that we're doing here with Blocks to Bytes.
Blocks to Bytes.
Blocks to Bytes. I'm
That's
so
okay.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
And it's a great tool to have for the kids to learn this this way of learning and how to piece together, you know? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. And you know, it's actually really great that you come because I know I've been following the work of Jose Rodriguez,
Yeah.
his contribution to the community and to the
Right.
city. And actually, his daughter was actually a part of a little summer camp that we did with Blocks To
Right,
Bytes. So
yes,
that
he
was
told
really
me about
cool.
that.
She did amazing, and so yeah, I mean, we always appreciate all the support that we can get. And once again, I appreciate you coming here from the city on behalf of Jose Rodriguez. So I'll
course.
make sure to tell him to watch. I know he's away right now, but we'll be recording this, so he'll be able to watch too.
Perfect.
And so,
Right.
hi Jose.
Thank you.
Yeah, but thank you again for coming. I appreciate it, and I'll give you some time to see what we're doing here.
Yeah,
All
definitely.
right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Once again, we'll see you in a bit. welcome back. We have now the next set of kids, as you already saw. They're already starting to do their coding, but I want to bring in Alfredo back in here, and I also want to bring in another special guest that we have. We have Cindy Lopez. Come on in. I'm gonna have them take over, but I'll be helping out the kids, but here's Alfredo, here's Cindy.
Adelante, Cindy, ¿cómo están? Muy bien, nos sentamos. Creo que. So what do you think, Cindy? So what do you think about this new coding program?
Yeah, I'm actually very excited to have this coding program here in our district and just to see our students really enjoy it and learn and just be super engaged in it.
Yeah, it's amazing how not suddenly, but like lately, it's becoming something that you can't do without it. It's the present and it's the future, and coding it's a part of everybody's life now.
So true.
You cannot even be an influencer without knowing how to code, like, because you need to code all kinds of things, and now the kids are doing it, and they're having fun.
Yes, I can see that, yeah.
So tell us something. What is it that impresses you the most about it?
I think it's really how accessible it is to our students. And they're able to have a computer that can code anywhere. It's easy to read. My daughter actually learned the program as well, and just seeing her understand it, knowing that she can understand the language and read it herself was also really a blessing to see as a parent, as an educator. So just knowing that our students can comprehend it has been really nice.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that we have it available for our kids here in National City.
Yeah, my favorite city.
Yeah, it is, and National City has been a great district in innovating. Like we had the mariachi, and it's been here for a long time. And in fact, Jesus, who is the creator of this program, started in music, and music kind of gave him the tools to make his brain do all kinds of things and get into coding. Even though he's really good in music, he got into coding, and then so the district has been good in maintaining important programs that affect the community and makes the community grow and create personalities that will not shine only in National City, but will shine wherever they go, because that's, people move, people travel, and then when people ask you, where are you from? From National City? Yeah. Oh, National City has this, has that, yeah. And isn't that amazing that we are part of it?
Yeah, so it's great to hear the feedback about the great things that our city is known about, our schools, so knowing that there's programs like these that allow students to just get in the zone and feel like themselves and expressive, and whether it's music or coding, it's really good to see.
Yeah. And music is, in a way, is coding.
It's true, there's math and music.
Yeah, there's math. I mean, there's different kinds of coding, and now the coding, it's becoming a little more complicated. It's incredible how you can just, with coding, create, have things move, manage something in another country, in the other side of the world. I don't know, move your entire home and say, like, oh, I want the lights on for this. You might even start cooking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I forgot to cook. Oh, let me get my phone and cook from here.
Oh, interesting.
Do you imagine the importance of coding? And imagine in a job interview, when you present your resume, and they're gonna say, so you don't know how to code? Oh, sorry, we're gonna give the job to the next person that knows how to code. And that's gonna come up really soon.
Well, that's where our kids are getting their 20 years of entry-level experience right now.
Exactly,
to get started.
Yeah, for them it's
So
going to
early.
be, yeah, we know how to code.
Yeah,
blah,
we've been
blah,
coding
blah,
for
blah.
years, yeah. So
that's
I truly believe that when students learn how to read. They can read anything, whether it's sign, whether it's coding. So knowing that this is also expanding their literacy and then their skills in the workforce, their confidence, it's really, really good.
It's great. We're so happy to be here to see everybody code. And so I guess, are we going to see the kids right now? Great, awesome.
Okay.
Before we do anything else, I actually want to show everyone and you the actual program. So we're going to go ahead and share my screen here so that way you can see. And this is the actually official website. And remember, the whole goal is for the kids to learn in a very fun way. And so as you can see right here, we already have a glimpse of the 3D world that they're going to be using. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sign in here to an account that I already have here. And this is what the kids see. So I'm just showing you what firsthand what the kids are seeing. And why don't we do an activity together? Okay. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I need to learn.
You need to learn, exactly. So first we have this one called light issues.
All right.
So that's exercise number 1, or activity number 1. And then it kind of gives you an idea of what you're going to be doing in this activity. So just real quick, I'm going to go give an overview. You're going to be changing the color of a light.
All right.
Simple, right?
Oh, okay.
Really easy.
Yeah,
so let's
I can do
begin.
that.
So right away, you see something.
It's kind of low light, red.
You see a red light, right?
Yeah.
So here on the side, it tells you what to do. So I'll go ahead and read it. It says, something happened with my light. I think there's something wrong with the light bulb.
Okay.
Help me fix it so the room can go back to normal. So right away, we're getting the kids to read and understand it as a way of like a little story, right?
Yeah.
Or like a little task, a job. So then it says, click on the code button at the top right here.
Okay.
And then it'll open your code space. So you're gonna see, here's the entire code that runs this whole activity.
Wow.
So you're gonna notice there's like a little highlight, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of tells your eyes, look there. And then it says, find the highlighted code and change the color from red to white. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna click right there. There's the red. We're gonna change it to white. And we're gonna submit it. And what's gonna happen, there's an AI in the background that checks it and grades it. And now there it is.
There's
Look
the
at that.
light.
There's a light.
Let there be light.
Exactly. So now here's the even better part. Because the code runs this program, we can change it to any color. What color do you wanna change it to?
I want purple.
Sure, purple. And when I submit it, it's now purple.
Oh, wow.
So that's the cool thing. The kids can practice any way they want because once we get them to do coding, they already understand how to change it to whatever they want. I mean, I've seen kids change it to all kinds of different colors, different sizes, different everything, you know?
Well, and I see that since it's kind of very visual.
Exactly.
It's not just code, it's visual coding.
It's visual coding,
you
exactly.
write it and then you see it right away.
Exactly, and that's the point. It's a concept it's called instant gratification, right? So they see it instantly, they see the results, and they're happy because they feel like they achieved something that, I mean, who would have known they could do these 3D things? I mean, building something like this, you know, it's to somebody seems almost impossible unless they go to 5 years of college and who knows what else. But here you go, you know?
I think that it's something very complicated, but I see that kids are doing it very easy.
So now they completed it and then we're going to the next one. Now, one more thing I want to show you. The kids can actually build their own worlds. So let's build one here. Let's do my first world. Why not? We're gonna create a sandbox. And this is a blank canvas for them. They see these lines to know where to put their objects, which axis, because we live in a 3D world, right? Yeah. X, Y, and Z, right? So let's just put something in here. So here's the highlight. I'm gonna click on objects, and we have a whole library of objects. We can do animals, we can do even bed. Let's put a bed in there, why not? Let's see, if we click on one, gives a little preview what it looks like.
All right.
Sure, okay. We confirm it, and it puts the code in there. So now, the program should know what to do. Let's simulate it. There it is, just like that.
There's a bed, wow.
There's a bed. Now, we have to move it, because maybe we don't want it in the center. Okay. Now, the kids will have already done activities to learn how to move this. So let's say we want to move it to the left side.
Okay, so you don't have to use a mouse anymore.
You don't have to use a mouse because that's cheating. That's cheating.
Oh, that's what everybody else does.
I know, we don't want them to do that. We want them to code. And so here's we're going to change the x, let's say -6. Why not?
Okay, that's algebra.
That's algebra, that's geometry, that's whatever, you know, there's a lot of things going to it when they're learning these activities, and they can do all this stuff, you know, so, and that's basically the gist of it. They do the activities, and then they can build their own things using coding, and we want to make it in a way that's kind of like a game, so they are engaged and they just want to do this.
So this is something that everybody needs, like an architect, like a...
You know, I never thought about it, but that would be cool.
What if I want to build it like a house, but I want the wall this thick, I want it right here, I want it on this other side.
You know what? I think that's why coding is so important.
Yeah.
Because you can do things like that, and you can do anything. And the whole point of coding, even though this looks very, very much for like visual representations, it's helpful to understand these concepts because in the future it can make life easier somehow. It certainly has for me, and so
I want a car. I want a car to do this and that with big wheels and stuff like that. I don't know, whatever you can imagine the car to do.
And that's the thing. You're limited to your imagination.
Yeah. So there's no limit. Who knows what the kids are thinking? You know, things that we don't even think of.
We want them to do that. You know,
of course,
because as adults, maybe we lose some of that. You know, and they should be free to do whatever they want.
I guess we forget. What is it to, what does a kid think? It's been so long since we were kids that
I know.
we don't think anymore, but the kids have their imagination, and now they can code it, and they can make it come true.
Exactly.
Or they can make it visual. I want this, I want that.
Exactly. So now, because we're showing everyone this, I want to show everyone the brand new version that we're launching.
Oh wow.
So there's a new version. So this Blocks to Bytes program, we created from scratch, from zero, absolute zero. And so we are now presenting the brand new Blocks to Bytes version 5.
Nice, wow.
And so this new version comes with new design, new styles, and new features that are going to be great for the kids. I think they'll very much appreciate it. So this is a brand new website. Here we are, right here.
Oh,
that's us. Okay, and we have a wonderful staff, obviously, and you know we are now introducing a new.
Santos.
That's me.
Like that.
So just real quick, because I want to show everyone what everything looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and sign in here to the dashboard, and here it is, the brand new dashboard. Now I'm gonna talk about this real quick because this is something that I'm really happy to introduce to the kids. Is before we didn't have any way of leveling up. Of course, the activities get more and more complicated, but now they get to level up to get new badges.
Oh, okay.
And now what's going to happen?
They're levels now.
They're levels. They're going to compete now. They're going to be looking forward to getting to the next badge and the next badge. as they complete activities, they're going to get more and more badges, and they're gonna go with their friends and say, hey, I'm already level 10, where are you at, you know? And so now it gets them excited, and as they earn new badges, they're going to be able to unlock new objects.
So they can be able to code like bigger things,
Bigger
better
things,
or have access to more power.
personal, exactly, and it'll be more personalized because then they get to choose what they want to, what objects they want to use to build their thing.
Can you show us a little?
Sure, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go to now the brand new sandbox. Now sandbox, like I mentioned, is a brand new world. So right now it's fresh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna show you here the brand new code space. It looks very similar, just tighter, neater. Of course, every update has to have, you know, better design, better ways of doing things. But I'm gonna show you guys the brand new style because I used to play a lot of video games. You know, I'll confess, and so
Maybe that's how you learned.
maybe there you go. Maybe that's where it piqued my interest. But the design that I really liked specifically was that of the pixelated design. So now we have a brand new style that is more in line with video games. It's a kind of a pixelated, and the reason why I did this on purpose for two reasons. One, because I really like it, right? And I think the kids will like it too. Second reason is because this program is all about accessibility. So anybody can use this. If they have a computer, even if it's a Chromebook and an internet connection, they can access this program. It's all self-contained. Now I use these objects, specifically this style, because it is lighter, which means that it'll perform better on their Chromebooks.
So it's lighter for any computer. It doesn't have to be like super strong or fast.
Exactly, because we want everyone to be able to use it.
So anybody in anywhere can,
Anywhere. It doesn't matter. As long as they have internet connection and a keyboard and a screen, they can use this program.
Oh,
and it'll run great. So that's one of the reasons why we did that. Otherwise, we have, in fact, here, let's go ahead and put one of these in here. I actually really like, let's see, let's put some furniture. How about a, sofa. So it's gonna give me a little preview. This is what it looks like.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose the object. It's gonna paste the code in there. It shows me where I pasted it. I'm gonna run it, and there it is. You can see it in the background. There's the sofa. And it's in there. It's in. So that's the new version 5. I'm gonna be releasing it for the fall, fall season, and we're gonna go ahead and go back to the kids. So that we're gonna be wrapping up here in a little bit. But once again, I'm excited to be doing this. And
do you mean that even parents can do this at home with the kids?
Even the parents. In fact, I bet you that the kids will be teaching the parents.
Wow,
I'm almost positive.
Wow, that's gonna be incredible.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go tune into the kids, and we will see you in a bit. want to kind of just put the camera on the kids. How did you guys do? Yeah? That's okay. Oh, you put a capybara? Wow, look at that. You finished all the activities. Wow, you guys did a super good job.
I was about to finish, but I'm still working on it.
That's okay. And you know what? You get to do this at home because you guys have your QR codes. Now, before you leave, because you guys did such a great job, we have some gifts for you. Okay? so let's, now we have some for girls and we have some for boys. So can you pass me those three right there? These are for the girls. So this here, we'll put, you want the blue one? It's okay, we'll give you the blue one. Which color do you want? You want the red one? Well, we have another red one. Uno rojo, por favor. We'll get you a red one, okay? All right, go ahead and open it up. Open it up, open it up. We have a little Rubik's Cube. Here you go, here you go. That's right, you all get some blocks, you get some stickers, and a little eraser. Look at that, a little animal. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an amazing event. We had some wonderful guests. We had some wonderful kids here, and I'm very happy that everything went smoothly. And I appreciate everyone for watching. I do want to mention real quick that we are going to be having a recording of all of this, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be posting it on our Facebook, on our YouTube, and I'll also be sending out emails, so just watch out for that. And once again, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.